Audio and Electricals, Instagram, Freddy's Audio Shop, and at www.freddysaudio.com. Freya in one number way so 054 466 5339 024 666 3868. And your papa na ashase any Freddy's Audio. Tie sa wo ye obi a openwum na odonyum dia enya mede asempanam every Freddy's Audio. Freddy's Audio a musical instrument shopper sa wonye rahwa enwum ne enwum wakade nyina obenya biato PA systems any musical instrument beat to say Tama drums, Los Cabos drumsticks, Ibanez guitar, anase open Zoom digital boards, Sound King audio products, Roland keyboard, your wow broso. Freddy's Audio, Essence yes your PA systems, any musical instrument, Nasa Upe Sounder, a Mudahobo event asia, and your Freddy's Audio, Essence so your rental package. Now Freddy's Audio say from the 4th to 22nd of December, musical instruments be our Uber purchasing, yeah, 20% discount. Freddy's Audio, Ewolungwa, opposite Preschool School. Now Ubenya your Facebook, Freddy's Audio and Electricals, Instagram, Freddy's Audio Shop, and at www.freddysaudio.com. Freya in one number way so 054 466 5339 024 666 3868. And your papa na ashase any Freddy's Audio. Tie sa wo ye obi a openwum na odonyum dia enya mede asempanam every Freddy's Audio. Freddy's Audio a musical instrument shopper sa wonye rahwa enwum ne enwum wakade nyina obenya biato PA systems any musical instrument beat to say Tama drums, Los Cabos drumsticks, Ibanez guitar, anase open Zoom digital boards, Sound King audio products, Roland keyboard, your wow broso. Freddy's Audio, Essence yes your PA systems, any musical instrument, Nasa Upe Sounder, a Mudahobo event asia, and your Freddy's Audio, Essence so your rental package. Now Freddy's Audio say from the 4th to 22nd of December, musical instruments be our Uber purchasing, yeah, 20% discount. Freddy's Audio, Ewolungwa, opposite Preschool School. Now Ubenya your Facebook, Freddy's Audio and Electricals, Instagram, Freddy's Audio Shop, and at www.freddysaudio.com. Freya in one number way so 054 466 5339 024 666 3868. And your papa na ashase any Freddy's.
You're welcome back to Freddy's Audio. My name is Adam Dima, and this is Hangout with the artists. Inside Freddy's Audio, we give you only quality music, quality substance. We teach you good stuff. So I promised I was going to be bringing you the best, the creme de la cremes. Yes, so I looked through the list. It was a tall list, trust me. And I brought out some heavy-duty names. And see, today I have brought another person who is awesome. If you checked online before now, you'll notice that I said he was going to take me to the sky. I think I'm giving you too many clues already. In this month of December, it's just unfortunate that it would end on the 22nd. Freddy's Audio is giving you 20% off everything you buy. The biggest news yet. No shop can do it. Yes. And everything you're getting here is very authentic quality because we take it directly from the source. So from your chord keyboards, your Yamaha keyboards, your Rolands, your bass guitars, your Ibanez, your Minel cymbals, your Minel percussions. Shout outs to KP. He was here yesterday. He gave us fire with the percussions. You saw all the accessories they have in the line of the percussions, the cabasses, the stuff, the Adam Audio, the Lani, the Tama drums, the mixer boards, the digital boards. I mean, the goodies are just endless, and we're giving you everything at 20% off. We will not add some and reduce it. No, where it is now, they will cut off 20%. But the unfortunate thing is that the offer will be ending on the 22nd of December, and today happens to be 21st. So you just have from now till tomorrow by 6 p.m. If you are not here, we are sorry. But if you have come for your goodies, in fact, you guys have done amazing because you've been buying stuff, and we have run out of stuff. I just had to go to the warehouse and get stuff for you guys. I'm going on a commercial break. When I come back, I will be hanging out with Mr. Clarence. I'll tell you his full name when I got Clarence Rich Star. I brought food in young camera.
Big G.
Yeah, Star.
So you be a open yum na odon yum dia and your midi asempanam every Freddy's audio. Freddy's audio a musical instrument shopper. So when you rahwa and yumni and yum wakadin na open your biato PA systems, any musical instrument beat to say Tama drums, Los Cabos drumsticks, Ibanez guitar, and answer open Zoom digital boards, Sound King audio products, Roland keyboard, your wow proso, Freddy's audio, essence yes your PA systems, any musical instrument, Nasa open sounder a muda hobo event asia, and your Freddy's audio, essence so your rental package. Now Freddy's audio say from the 4th to 22nd of December, musical instruments be our over purchasing, yeah, 20% discount. Freddy's audio, Ewonungwa, opposite Presco School. Now Ubenya your Facebook, Freddy's Audio and Electricals, Instagram, Freddy's Audio Shop, and our www.freddysaudio.com. Freya in one number way so 054 466 5339 024 666 3868. And your papa na Asha say any Freddy's audio. Tie, so you be a open yum na odon yum dia, and your midi asempanam every Freddy's audio. Freddy's audio a musical instrument shopper. So when you rahwa and yumni and yum wakadin na open your biato PA systems, any musical instrument beat to say Tama drums, Los Cabos drumsticks, Ibanez guitar, and answer open Zoom digital boards, Sound King audio products, Roland keyboard, your wow proso. Freddy's audio, essence yes your PA systems, any musical instrument, Nasa open sounder a muda hobo event asia, and your Freddy's audio, essence so your rental package. Now Freddy's audio say from the 4th to 22nd of December, musical instruments be our over purchasing, yeah, 20% discount. Freddy's audio, Ewonungwa, opposite Presco School. Now Ubenya your Facebook, Freddy's Audio and Electricals, Instagram, Freddy's Audio Shop, and our www.freddysaudio.com. Freya in one number way so 054 466 5339 024 666 3868. And your papa na Asha say any Freddy's audio. Tie, so you be a open yum na odon yum dia, and your midi asempanam every Freddy's audio. Freddy's audio a musical instrument shopper. So when you rahwa and yumni and yum wakadin na open your biato PA systems, any musical instrument beat to say Tama drums, Los Cabos drumsticks, Ibanez guitar, and answer open Zoom digital boards, Sound King audio products, Roland keyboard, your wow proso. Freddy's audio.
I am back inside the studios with Mr. Clarence Rich. But if you can see my hands, I am your musician Santa Claus. These ones, 20% off. Okay? You're looking for a place to get your violin strings. I can't even hold them. See, it's for violin. That instrument is really delicate, so you need to get good strings. We have the colorful strings for acoustics. Then we have the electric, and also electric. We have more electric, different, and then the last time I was showing you. Wait, Santa Claus is tired. This is the dragon skin, the pure blues, and the drop down tuning. So you want to know the difference? They are gauges. These ones have similar gauges. So you have a 45, 65, 85, 105, 125. You don't know what the gauges are. I think you should have watched the previous episodes. Go back, watch all the bass sessions. I'm sure somebody mentioned something about the gauges. And this is DR. This is what Victor Wu-Ting uses. My enemies are against me today, but they are lying. This is dragon skin. This is my personal favorite. And this is drop down tuning. This one is not for your regular standard tuning bass. These are bass guitar strings. If you want to down tune, the Jatabrua is the one you go for. One of the big spider on it. You come, you say you want the Jatabrua of all the bass strings, and I'll give you a drop down tuning for those who like to have more low ends. Yes, that's one advantage of dropping your tuning. You get more lows. So you won't get a free from the F. You won't get only T. You can get La. You can keep going. So drop down tuning, the dragon skin, the pure blues. There's more. There's black beauties. I can't hold all of them. That's why I said, come to Freddy's Audio, where quality music begins. Let me hook you up. Line arrays were hot, cordless mics were hot, JTS, corded mics were hot, JTS TX8. They are there. Condenser mics, Adam Audio monitors. Today you see what Adam Audio can do. You relax. I'm in the studio with the Phenom, the man who has been off screen for some time. But you see, when he came back, I'm the first person to have him. And I'm here with Sky Beats G8, Mr. Sky.
Yeah, big Jimmer.
Yeah. What I love about his stuff is when it ends, you hear Sky. Yeah. And I would be able to far.
Definitely.
Yeah. Your real name there, hey, is a DB name.
You know, most of the times when people ask me my name, I just say Sky. And then sometimes they're like, no, your name.
Your real name.
And I'll be like, Sam Clarence Richter. By the time I end, they're like, okay,
Sky na daddy. Because Richter and can see here to them is Sam Clarence Richter Jr. And daddy is senior.
Yeah, we're senior, man. I salute you, daddy, wherever you are. Salute
you. Or a DB. His father is rich. The ladies online, I'll let him leave the number. He said, DB, Papa. Where we shadow Papa.
Amen. Oh, amen.
Sky is one of the finest pianists I know. Bob piano now. You enjoy. Yes, Gossi Nunez says Sky is his favorite. Gossi, on one case he can play. He can mute. The sound engineers, they can mute you. But Sky, you can't mute somebody who is already in the sky. At the end, he's not your body. He's in the sky.
We're not on the same level.
Hey! Sky. Charlie Sky.
Yes, sir.
Are you good?
I'm fine.
Sikano mo dey aba some my so me feel kakra.
We the area. Sure for this one. Over who I let to be.
When Sky speaks like this, you can't be doubting it. If you can see, we are rocking the Adam Audio.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Me say, when you go on the market, you get a lot of black and yellow studio monitors. But amongst them all, there's only one Bumblebee. Or yeah, Adam Audio. If it's not Adam Audio, forget. Every other black and yellow, na so yeah. Hey, you should see the difference. Sky.
Yeah.
Sky has had a feel of it.
Yeah.
Now it's all sing.
Charlie, I can tell you for a fact this is very serious, man.
It's serious. And that's just the 5-inch.
Charlie.
5 inch.
A boom pound.
Shit.
Boy, too much.
That's a monster. This thing is a monster on steroids.
Quality stuff, bro.
Yeah.
Quality stuff.
You see, Freddy's Audio, we give you quality stuff. And your quality, mean to me in tone mouth. And your quality, you see it small like that in that corner. That thing is crazy. It's crazy. And we have the subwoofers. We have it in different sizes. Different sizes, so Sky. Now they way to studio now we bomb.
See when cry no Charlie. And that for more.
You will not buy. Be there.
Have to buy. You buy, Charlie.
People are asking online, say how much.
Please enter his DM. One.
Don't worry. Mark Frank. Oh, Mark Frank is my person. Mark Frank. All you need to know is that 20% off. That's the price right now. It's 20% off. That's the price. Don't worry. It's 20% off. Tackle is asking me how much for Mark Frank. Mark Frank, I will hook you up with the big ones, the T8Vs, the T7Vs. I know Sky will be going home with another audio Charlie. Sky, open your hand.
We are.
And wow.
Suddenly cute, no.
Over to the
budge man, baby.
It's all about gonna do joints.
Away. Everywhere is a studio for me.
Do more our party. What do you see her? They can fit on any small table.
Yeah.
But what it will produce, you know, Kirk Franklin uses this.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah.
This is serious.
Kirk Franklin, Ludacris, some big guys.
That should tell you how serious this is.
Mark Frank is very proud online. I say I'm giving to you at 20%. He say I want to buy it at the original. You are proud, sir. I like your kind of pride. This kind of pride is very
We need
good.
this one in the kingdom.
I need it. Then he called me, sir. I'll hook you up with the original price. So if you're looking for Freddy's Audio, we are at Nungwa C5, opposite Presecco School Building. If you're coming from Accra, use the Nungwa Beach Road, that side, after GCB. We are just on your right. You're coming from Spintex, right after Kataman 2. We are on your left. We are at the roadside, so you cannot miss that. You cannot. If you miss it, hey, the house people are doing something. Yeah. Today, Sky will be rocking the Chrome workstation. It's an amazing one. The called Chrome. This one is in the black matte finish. He has the complete audio 2 sound interface, and then he'll be going through the Adam Audio A5X. Sky, I know you're excited about it, but me, I'm more excited about what you're about to do. Charlie. But I'm sure a lot of people might not know you. Maybe I know you, and once I know you, you are valid.
You are the validator.
Yeah. If you have not been on the show, I tell you are not an artist. Yeah.
Vetted and approved.
Yeah. FBA crocodile. Wow. So Sky, tell us a little bit about yourself. We just want to know you.
Okay. So, like I said earlier, my full name is Sam Clarence Richard Jr. I was born to Mr. Sam Clarence Richard and his wife, Mama Stella. I salute you wherever you are.
Mommy
Well,
Stella.
they are pastors. Yeah, also for
We're a preacher's kid.
PK.
Yeah.
Preacher's kid. And well, growing up, I grew up in the house of the Lord. Always in there. I started playing the percussions at the age of 3. So I'll reach out. I wasn't taught, so I'll just reach out. And then I'll be playing the...
So you were a percussionist?
Yeah, at that stage. And then from age 7, I started playing the drums.
Wow.
Yes. And then somewhere 2006, 2006, 2005-ish, around that time I moved to the keyboard. And it's been a long journey. I've had the privilege to work with quite a number of people. I'm also a music producer.
Yes.
I'm a voiceover artist.
Okay.
I'm a song arranger.
Yeah.
I play the keyboard too. So,
Yeah.
It's like I'm a whole package, right? And by God's grace, I've been able to produce songs for Overflow. I think in 2020, Maonyo called me.
Yeah.
I think it was Ellie who called me that Maonyo needed someone to play the aux keyboard, and we worked on Michael Stacky's album.
Yeah, Michael
So I have
Stacky
that
was
as
from
well
where?
from US. I have that to my credit, and also there's this gospel artist in the US, Minister Niado. Currently, I'm the president of his group here in Ghana, and I'm also the keyboardist. So, yeah, it's been a long time coming.
Yeah. So you have worked with George Massey.
Yeah, Massey. Yeah.
Yeah.
I work with Massey.
I noticed because he mentioned the Niado.
Yeah, Niado. Yes, we are all on the same team.
I could link it.
Yeah.
Oh, then you know that what I'm giving you this year is really good.
Yeah.
Then you know for sure that what I'm giving you this year is really good. That's guy.
Yeah.
I didn't know you did drums, so.
Oh, kakrevi. Yeah.
But you can still do it.
Yeah. I can.
But Anna, when there is no drama, you do emergency drama.
Oh yeah. Quick cry.
What about the percussions?
Percussion is needed.
Are you still down for it?
I'm still down for it. I
you
love
leave
it.
for KP.
Oh no, I love it. I still love it.
KP thinks he's the only percussionist around.
Oh, only
we
one
play
guy.
percussion.
One of these days, me Baba you me
I
sound.
do it for a living.
Wow. Who patch him? But KP is good. Shout out to KP, man.
Yeah. He's an amazing dude. So you went to Accra Technical Training Center?
Yes. So I attended Accra Technical Training Center. We were the first batch to experience the 4 years SHS thing. Yeah, so I completed in 2011. Actually, I studied architectural drafting. So after school, I started working with one drafting firm. And then, I don't know, all of a sudden, the software didn't work. The software was not working on my machine. I tried everything. It didn't work. And then I was preparing to go back to school, so I had to rewrite some papers, and then I started attending some classes on the Aquinas campus. So that's where I met one guy. I mean, I had met him a few times, but we never spoke to each other. And anytime I see him, he was in this headset, bumping his head. And guys, we make friends easily.
Yeah.
So one day he just hollered at me.
We're good to go.
You are always in the headsets, and he was like, "Oh, I'm a music producer." I'm like, I mean, it's something I want to do. So fast forward, he took me to the guy who actually taught him how to use Fruity Loops. And there, on that day, we installed it on my laptop. And then I did my first beat.
That same day?
That same day.
Sure. No time to waste.
So that's the story about the production aspect. With the keyboard, I didn't grow up playing keyboard. I grew up listening to good music because my dad returned from Bible school in London. So that was in the 90s, early 90s. He came back with Ron Kenoli, Alvin Slaughter, Maurice Chapman. Yes, so I grew up listening to all these people, so they've had an impact on me. They produce a lot of good music. When you hear Ron Kenoli's sing out and tan 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 tan. Yeah, so those are the people I grew up listening to. And then at some point, we had this keyboardist in the church who had completed Legon. That was way back. And he wanted to go full-time music. At that time, we were just about 12 people in the church, my dad's church. And 12. He was demanding, yes. So he was demanding that this is what he wants to do full-time. He went to Legon to study music. So if we can pay him and also rent for him,
he'll stay.
He will stay.
If you can't.
Yes. So if we can't, then no hard feelings.
Away.
So he left.
Oh.
He left. He was a very good guy, and I understand him. You can't just be moving about like that. So he left. After some time, I was there when my dad said God was telling him to direct me, just learn how to play the keyboard. So there was this Pentecost. We were in a classroom. The next classroom was an Assemblies of God church. And they had this keyboardist, Brata, wherever you are. God bless you so much. So Brata,
Shout outs to Brata.
taught me how to be. He also didn't know much about the keyboard. We learned C, key C, and then F. We were about to move to another key when he got a job, and I haven't really seen him since that time. Most of the time, maybe 5 years, 7 years, I'll meet him somewhere in town, and he'll be like, "Hey, Junior, Martin said," and say, "Oh yeah, dear," and then I'll just leave. Yeah, and one day at rehearsal, I had this divine encounter. I mean, you would understand that I was fighting a lot of battles in my head because, like I said earlier, I grew up listening to good gospel music. And so I knew it when I was playing the wrong key. Yes, but bro, now if you see now,
home key.
And God bless my mom. She was a choir master. She was leading the praise and worship. Charlie, key be all we must be. I'm a bossy now. And you know, I knew I was playing the wrong key. Meet me at sea. So I always knew I was playing the wrong key. So I was always fighting myself, you know, when it was time for praise and worship and all. But no transfer. I didn't know how to transfer.
Don't know about key for I will boss circle of faith because maybe I didn't know.
So I mean, God bless them. They were so patient with me. My mom is also a good musician, so she knew I was playing the wrong key. Sometimes she would meet me on my key.
Mommy what? Mommy was creating a legend.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, they were patient with me. And one day at rehearsal, I felt like someone was standing here, just by my shoulder. And I was hearing the person. Just take a look at the keyboard and then look at the structure of the key. You know how to play. By then I didn't know semitones and all those things. So the person was just directing me. Just look at the intervals. Take it to the next key. And I went to C sharp. D. I tried and all the intervals were working.
About keys.
So I don't know. That's where I got. And this happened in a space of less than 7 minutes. But nobody saw me doing what I did. Everyone was we were rehearsal. Nobody saw me doing what I did. So after that day, I started practicing.
How will you even explain this to people? You will explain time.
Yeah.
No evidence.
But that's how God works.
Wow.
You know, that's how God works. So I don't take it lightly at all.
You're a very spiritual person, I can tell from the way you talk.
Yeah.
Preacher's kid, no, I and I, we are very, very spiritual.
Yeah.
They don't depend on self.
At all.
So you don't do secular, do you?
No, I don't. You know, the funny thing is when I was in the university with my cousin who plays the sax, Stanley, there are times where we'll go and take a gig, secular gig, and then some way, somehow it will not work. So at some point I realized, you know, God didn't want us to involve ourselves in certain things. So, I mean, that's my experience though. But
yeah, but you are not speaking against those who do.
No.
Because KP will trouble.
KP, shout out to you, man.
KP, they are Bob Kasa.
Yeah.
KP, what are you saying there? Trixie says, "You're the king of keys and the lord of chords."
Yeah.
Hey, KP. He is the king of keys and the lord of chords. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Yeah. If you don't know, we can't help you.
We can't help you at all.
Can't help you. Dramjo is giving a shout out to this guy with a love emoji. Yeah,
wow.
Charlie.
Wow.
Sky.
Yeah.
But your story is really strange.
Yes. Extraordinary.
So the Holy Spirit was just teaching you.
Yeah, just showing me what to do.
So he really does that.
He does. If we allow him.
If you're online, you're a preacher's kid. You are wondering why they call you are not getting it. You are not depending.
I'm not depending on the Holy Spirit.
You are not depending. Because you wouldn't even say you're a preacher's kid. KP is not a preacher's kid.
Also, you're already KP.
Maybe or no, maybe a KP will become a preacher. But he's not a preacher's kid.
PK, KP, you don't know what done it.
Or you invest. But if you're a preacher's kid, Charlie.
Yeah. It's one of the advantages.
Yes, everything they teach you is spirit.
Yeah.
It should teach you all things.
Yeah. And
if it's strange, because the way you play, guys, you would see the way he plays. Everything you would hear him do today will be from him. It's not somebody did it. He did it. The way he did it. You would understand what I'm saying, because there are people that have been taught.
yes.
Somebody sat them down to tell them, Bonise. And if you play on that same, and even a higher level, then, Charlie, preacher's kids, respect yourself. Do the needful. Don't waste your time. Yeah, don't waste your time. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I personally do not speak against people who play secular. But I do not want to play secular.
At all.
It's preference.
It's preference.
And no matter what KP, I'm KP's manager and he does secular. It's strange. And I don't do secular.
KP, shout out to you.
Yeah. On now, and I do be on secular. Oh, boy, my piano, sir.
KP, it is well. Right. But I just want to encourage my fellow musicians.
Yeah.
That music is very spiritual. Music is very spiritual. And if you look at the lifestyle that especially this generation is leading, you can tell. If you listen to the music our parents listened to when in their days, it's not like they didn't have profane songs. But if you listen to love songs in those times, you realize that it was genuine. The lyrics were very genuine. You could listen to a song and fall in love.
Even the ones that today you would understand as, hey, they were profane. You would have to now decipher the song.
Yes.
You can't just read the meaning.
You can't decipher
it. No. Now Da Vinci Code and Daniel Monoson. That Lumba the Num to answer but tears and I just winning. Adult music.
Adult music. And if you look at our time, the trend of music now, you can see the effect. So you can see the impact on both generations, our parents and our time. These days, if you listen to
a lot,
especially if you listen to the secular music, you realize that it's a whole lot of, it's having a lot of negative impact on people because, well, I'm not here to condemn anyone, but if you listen to the content, the lyrics, you realize that we are actually taking in a lot of things that will not help us spiritually.
Yeah.
But I want to say this, that God is really concerned about you as a musician. One thing my mom taught me when I was growing up, especially when I started playing the keyboard, was praying and fasting before going for a gig. It's a ministry, and so if you read the Bible, you realize that. Let me just quickly say this. You read the Bible, Psalm 68 verse 24. It says that your procession. It talks about the procession of a king. It says that the king would never come without a sound. Yes. So you realize that throughout the Old Testament, when God wants to do something, he announces it through the Levites. And, they have to blow the trumpet sometimes. They have to make a sound for God to do something. And that is very, you can see that perfect example in the story of the walls of Jericho. It doesn't make sense for musicians to be going around
a war that is too thick. It is too thick.
Six chariots can go on at the same time,
It's too thick.
Yes, but, God will never come without a sound. And a king will never come without a sound. Wherever a king is visiting, you hear a sound. And that will make you ask, what is going on? And they'll tell you that, you hear the drums, you hear people, appellations and all those things. So God will never come without it. And I want you to see the seriousness of the work that we are doing as musicians in the house of God. Because God will not come without a sound. You are that person who makes the sound. So you must check. You must be in right standing with God.
Yeah.
And what I learned is that at some point, at that time, I didn't understand it, but there were times where I get invites and I pray about it fast, and God will just show me the whole program. Sometimes He'll show me the program, and I'm not playing the keyboard. But physically, the people will be calling me Charlie Sky, one ma, program ready here, Emma Sue, Charlie Sky. And then I'll force myself, I'll go. And by some means, I will not play the keyboard. So I didn't understand it the first few times. It was later I realized that God was actually telling me, I don't need you at this place. I don't need you to be here. There are times I pray and I don't see anything. I know I'm good to go. Or I see the program going on and I see myself playing. So I want to encourage us. This thing we are doing is not just about skill. Skill is very important because the Bible says that, have you seen a man diligent with his work or with his skill? He will not serve people of low ranks. So skill is very, very key.
Hit it again.
God is a king.
Hit it again. Sometimes we skip the very important.
Yeah, I'm saying that the Bible says that, have you seen a diligent man or a man who is diligent with his skill? He will not serve people of low ranks. You get it? So skill is very important. And if you read the Bible, when Saul requested for someone to play, his servants came back and they said, I know a man who is skillful. He started with a skill.
Yeah.
He's skillful, he's handsome, he's bold. And then after all those things, he says, and God is with him. You get it? So you can't. So
you
can't
must be skillful.
Yes. The skill is very. Sometimes we make some statements. Charlie, if you grace, we don't want to learn.
Grace. Grace in book chord. Grace in book minor chord.
We really need to be skillful. You have to be learning. And one thing, I didn't really learn. Before I went to Winneba, I was already playing. And most of the things I learned, apart from that encounter I had, was from friends. I like to say a big shout out to Sheila. She's the first person to take me out on a gospel program. I wasn't even going to play, but yeah. So that's where I started meeting J Loops and all those people, and I started following them. We'll always make sure that any program Joe Metal is on or J Loops is playing,
you are there.
We are there, and we'll make sure they will see us before we close. Wow. So at some point, they became familiar with our faces, and that's how come I have that relationship with J Loops and shout out to all of you. I respect the grace on your lives. God bless you all for the impact you are making in the lives of our.
Into you there, if you are out there, you won't learn. You two are the program, you won't go. You two are you won't show face. When you see the big guys, you two are you sound be pompous and who are they? God is watching.
Yeah, God is watching.
God is watching. Because if you don't connect to somebody, Charlie, I say baby you'll be marking time.
Definitely. And personally, I don't think I know too much. I don't think I know anything at all when it comes to the keyboard.
That's how they behave.
Yes.
Not them.
No.
I don't think they know.
I feel like when you feel like you know it or learning stops.
So you just don't feel okay. I get. He's just trying to say he's still learning. It doesn't mean he doesn't know too much. He's just still learning.
Oh no. But
let's say it like that.
No, but boys for Chromo. Boys for Chromo.
Oh, I've told you if you've not been on, the day we just met, Obi is like a brother to me.
Yeah, I go. Shout out to you.
Yeah, I go way back.
I love you all.
With Obi and
Priesthood Mooney.
I said now what can say no. What am I to me kind of percent.
No,
but if you have not been on the show, I'm telling you, you're not an artist. Obi, next episode you must be here. Else you fail to be an artist. Be sharp.
Be sharp. Charlie, those
all
two
of
boys.
You, Jonas, I'm watching you with one eye. Bombastic side eye. Because Sky, he's better than approved.
Ash.
Yeah. If you've not been here, you're not an artist. I can see Bright is watching online.
Wow.
Shout out to Bright yeah.
Wow.
I just saw him join.
Big man, shout out to you.
Oh, Noah Ayin said, Sky, I'm proud of you, yeah.
Wow.
Trixie says, spiritual day, 100% too. And we are spirit. Yeah, spirit.
Shout out to Trixie. We did her live recording last 2 weeks.
Yeah. Nice. Setabi says, bless up, bro, 100%. Patient Jima says, hey, Sheila. I swear. That's my wife, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see.
My name's Sheila. So you've been playing for how long? Let's put it together.
Since 2005. 2005, but professionally, am I even professional yet?
This guy.
Okay, let me just skip all those things. I think from 2005, yes.
From 2005. We calculated quite a while.
Oh, bro. You know, a lot of people think the way I play is because of the number of years. No.
Encounter.
It's not.
Oh.
I don't think it's the number of years because though experience has the impact it has on you or makes on you, it's all about getting to understand what you are playing.
Yeah.
Yes, and if you can understand it today, you can do exploits today.
Let's go on YouTube. Aaron Spears, it says my boss. Aaron Spears Jr. He says my boss Sky Beats. Kubi low budget Aaron Spears. Kubi Travis says, bruv, I am Press TK. Sky Fire.
Yeah, TK.
Presdo from Niado. Stanley Spirit Sax. He's giving you love. Albert AJ Ajeti says that this guy is deep. Yes, he's indeed deep. He's a well.
Out of my belly. Ah.
You know?
Yeah.
I know a funny story. Somebody came up to me and was like, hey, your belly is coming. I said, if my belly does not come, where would it?
Only,
you don't have a belly, you are playing instruments. You are not spiritual. You are going against the word of God.
Yeah.
Funny thing, I'm trying to lose the belly. You ask me where the water will come from. Charlie, but I know, so there have been challenges along the line. I know it cannot just be rosy. Even though you're a DB.
Amen.
Yeah, even though you're a DB.
Amen to that one.
It cannot just be smooth like that. You know, normally people feel like, oh, Charlie, at the end of the day, I'm far, no way, Jai. A bit to say, I'm far, a bit farther, I think. What are you DB? We're facing challenges, and I won't face it.
Definitely.
Young cop. Flow me.
Well, so some of the challenges pertaining to learning how to play the keyboard, you know, there are a few times where I encountered people who, you know, because you are not there yet, they don't want to associate with you, talk less of teaching you. You get. So there are times where I've been to programs that, you know, people, you know, their demeanor alone, Charlie, demeanor na they bano. When free quietness one, boy.
Yeah, and also.
You know, so that's about learning how to play the keyboard. I remember when, like I said, Sheila started taking me out to these gospel programs. There was a time she introduced me to one of our musicians. I won't mention his name.
Oh.
And she said, oh, he's also a music producer. And the guy was like, who have you produced? At that time, I didn't have any big name to mind. And right from there, his attitude changed. You know, so, but
I said, who have you worked for? You are calling yourself a producer or claiming producer.
So, once I did, I couldn't mention any big name. Yeah, I mean, his behavior towards me changed. But we are good friends.
Has the big guy been on the show?
I don't know.
Last year was the person on the show.
I can't tell.
No, if the person has not been on the show, they lose what's the word? Validity.
Yeah.
To be calling themselves
I don't know if
producers.
they've been here, dude. I don't know if he's been here.
Oh, Bema. Describe. Today is not the uncensored version, but you will feel free and describe the person. Hey, he has not been on the show. You are not verified. Wabodi naturally. You two, who have you produced? Have you been on the Hangout? You've not been on the Hangout. You know.
No, but I mean, he's been a good friend for some time now.
After he noticed that he can do the work. Nademo. That's how they behave. Nadem. They will not be fine with you. I think last year we hosted Dixon, the guitarist. Charlie. And then he was really teaching some serious stuff in Charlie,
that guy.
See, I had to leave the set for him to just flow. And this was one of the things he was talking about. how some of the big guys will look down on you. Some of them will not be open enough for you to approach. Some of them will just be, on chero idea no so sat down play. Not to so and brow, china, you see, or china, you see, over coffee, or sense you, man, or sense you, or send me a gig, my senior man in an and trail here. And so, but we are washing machine. Punch now, coffee. Pack your bags and go.
Wow.
If you come to Freddy's Audio, you are looking there and go see if I can't see me, I'll get you somebody to teach you that instrument for free. Yes. There are people out there who want to teach. They have the spirit to teach. You just have to devote the time. But there are some people out there on chill. Music. I had to cut that part from Dixon's session. I'll say they will not teach you to. It's frustrating.
Very.
Do you think that you have a gift? You have a gift.
Yes. You want to nurture
because
it.
It's the gift that is driving you. Like, I want to learn. I want to learn. And then you go up to somebody who has grown in that same gift. Teach me. They are frustrating you. I hosted another guy just, I think this week or last week. I think last week. The drama. He was talking about how he cries sometimes. Hey, maybe Daddy, are you Holy Ghost assistant?
Oh.
I just came to worship. And I want to learn something from you. That thing cry you came to meet it.
Ooh. I said, well, that's one thing I've always been saying. At the end of the day, we came to meet it here. Michael Jackson cried.
They said when
number one entertainer.
Hard work beats talent. When talent fails to work hard.
That's true.
And some people don't have talent, but they have the hard work. They can actually go hard and get it right.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, you wouldn't even be able to tell the difference between them and the person who was born with the gift. Some people have not seen instruments their whole life, but they will pick up an instrument today and play it today.
They will play it. Easy cry.
And somebody to I had one boy I was teaching like that. Guy. Now me tell boy don't me about the refugee be a factory settings.
Oh, what a shock.
Name I must say, I say so me nya jana ho me dane me ho a. I just say starting you. So we can go for 2 months. Me dinner for akon. Yanko ye ni me mayeti. Me come be do you remember? Uncle, no. Any no talent, no hard work, no.
Any
I know say pet. Na mommy, Sikara was saying what the provision store be amano.
And one no. And your crowd says.
Obey says hard work or business. I was see of money. Not everybody is tailored for this.
No, at all.
Not everybody is tailored for this. Because the time we invest into the craft, if you haven't been called for it, to me. Sometimes you go for maybe just a rehearsal, and you know, so rehearsal already make 2 hours time, remember. At the back, somebody 12. Now, go to rehearsal, I say, wow, it doesn't even bother you. You are okay. Or tonight, I didn't think I'll quit Juma.
So easy.
But you'll be there. If you are not called for it, mommy, take Akolaro, all to me. Onya,
to me.
Sky, they don't know.
I mean, another aspect is pride.
Hi.
Pride. When you get to know how to play an instrument or you get good at something, it's a slippery slope. You can easily get carried away.
Pride.
You know. And if you've not experienced it before, probably I've had the experience. I didn't display it, but it was something I was able to identify that, hey, Masa, check yourself. I realized at some point I was becoming a bit pompous. And though I didn't display it, I just had to check myself. I could notice it. I said, no, this is not me. This is not me. Away, cry, away.
If it's tackle her, we will notice it. He will carry on with price. Yes, so that on his case.
Yeah, and you know this when you are very gifted. When you are very gifted, when you are very gifted, you know, every good thing attracts. And so so in our line of work, you know, send your big gym material or fine boy or to me Bob Base. As I have to know, hey, you know, at some point in your life you realize that you start attracting. And if you're a guy, you be attracting nice ladies. You know?
KP. Yeah, story of KP's life. Tackle Habs, KP, newness.
Thank you.
So, you know, I've had my experience. You know, because I pray a lot into this gift. Most of the times when I go somewhere, I'm able to read the atmosphere. Yes. Sometimes you be playing your instrument and you just open your eyes at some point and you see a minstrel wildly gazing at you, you know.
I like that statement.
Yeah.
Or say they wildly
Gazing at you, you know.
and yes, say she's looking at you or see gazing.
Yes.
Gaze is deep.
Yeah.
Look there, I saw you, I guess.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can look and not see, but you cannot gaze and not see.
At all.
Write it in
Preach
the diary
it, preach
somewhere. The Bible says, oh, let me gaze on thee. Because if you gaze, when a minister is gazing, you can forget the chord.
You know, so yeah, it happens. And as guys, we experience that. I remember there was a time I was playing the keyboard somewhere, and we were doing one song like that, and I had learnt the interlude. So right after playing it, all the girls in the place, they were like, "Oh, Sky!" It felt as if they had rehearsed it. Right after playing, everyone was like, "Oh,
Sky."
And what I did, I started I got scared.
But you might wrong.
Yes, I got scared. So what I did at that point is, I just told them I'm going out. I have to give something to someone. I forgot that was it. So I called one of my guys to come and replace me. I just wanted to go out and get it out of my head, because I don't want to be the center of attraction. What we are doing it unto God. So once the focus comes on you, God doesn't like to share his glory with anyone.
Or thing.
Anyone.
Or place.
So when people's eyes are coming on you too much, you have to be careful. So at that point I left the program and I called one of the guys to go and play, and I just went out just to clear my head and get all that out of my head. And I came back. You know, I didn't want to.
Emphasis on I went out to get all that out of my head, because it has the ability to stay in your head.
Yeah. And you know, when it's dangerous, because when you are gifted, you realize after David killed Goliath, you saw what the ladies.
Now when you
the ladies started singing that Saul has slain his 1,000. David has slain his 10,000. Oh, could he So, like I said, it's a slippery slope. And one other challenge is, you know, when people want to use you. Yes. When people want to use you in this part of the world, it's so sad that most of the time we find ourselves in situations where people we deem spiritual leaders actually want to be using people. So they use scriptures to manipulate you. You know, when they are able to use you, they are always telling other people, "Child, that's my son." Oh,
yeah.
Oh, it's my son.
That's my small boy.
Oh, yeah, that's my son. But when you realize what you are worth and you know how to handle yourself, then all of a sudden you are a proud person. You know?
Oh.
And sometimes they want to. You come to church on Sunday and you are the sermon. You know.
Hey.
Yeah, it happens, and I believe that we should just move away from those things. It's not going to help anyone.
It's not going to
help. Don't. Why do you want to use someone? We're all doing the work of God, but if you want to feel like Charlie,
you are a worker in the vineyard. I'm a worker in the vineyard. You are a senior worker. I'm a junior worker.
And you want to
work. Let me work. Let our
you.
Father help us. You say I should kill myself, and then you enjoy.
Yeah.
When you say it, by the time we finish, people will come and call me. I'll get a lot of calls. And at the where you people are doing, it's not good, it's not this, it's not. Well, no, it's just look. Musicians are human beings. They have needs. The people that cry for the most is drummers.
Charlie.
See, let me try to be as blunt as possible. The work they do is probably the one that you sweat the most.
Yes. Energy.
Also, if I want to
flow, my brother.
I want to cool down what I'm about to spit out. But if 90% of the time, pastors will not allow their kids to go in for musicians. I'm talking about the ones who are not doing right with the musicians. The pastors who don't do right with the musicians, they will not allow their kids to go in for musicians. If the musician tells their kids that, oh, I like you, I want to marry you.
Hey, you become an enemy from that day.
Say your husband
is a prophet.
It's not in this church. My eyes are open. Your husband is not here. Sky. And it is killing a lot of people. See, musicians are depressed. Now, drama, no, bano. Taco will not listen to me. Taco, I'm talking to you people. Drama, no, bano. He has to put on some deodorant because of the work he does.
Yeah.
Or best sweaty. Who man is go? Now, who we are? Or found who I'll say, I cannot let me mommy bank go in for such a person. Then you tag that instrumentalist as Oyefin or your this. Pay them well and see. Well,
you will see something.
When will be our okay and who was sent?
Bro.
See, can you? Oh, money, good money. I'm not even talking about session, not even going for the gigs. So in-house, maybe where you fellowship. If they are not taking good care of you, do they expect you to be able to afford uniforms? And I'll bet you a conference for her. I mean, you see, so some of us have been privileged enough to work with men of God who actually understand the place of a musician, the value of a musician. And I think if we are not able to speak for the less privileged ones, see, in some years to come, we will not have good musicians in the country. Because I think you've gone outside the country.
Yeah.
And you've seen how things are done there.
Charlie.
You can survive on music.
Just playing.
Try it in Ghana. You that your keyboard, that do me so no. Try it in Ghana and see something.
Yeah.
But somebody's out there playing at the same level.
Yes. Bro, even outside, you want to fight. Even our brothers in Nigeria. Look at them. You see someone playing keyboard. Before you know it, he's in this house. He has his own car. They are okay. They are okay. So why can't we emulate?
What is happening in this country?
You know.
Then they'll finish and call you. You are not lawyer.
Hey, disloyalty.
You are disloyal. Loyalty and disloyalty.
You know.
They will tag you right now, and the whole church will be against you.
Yeah.
And they didn't take care of you.
They didn't.
You can't Levite. I said, pet. I'm on your Levite. A soft one, a Levite. This is.
That's a way.
Oh dear, me Levite. So I should go hungry. Oh dear, let's say I'm not a bar. Oh, daddy be your bar. Look, yesterday I was so excited. I got to church, and an effect board I was requesting for. My pastor had made them get it for me.
Wow.
I have one I use, but I was just telling them, I wanted a bigger one, 31st. I would like to use a new board and all that.
Wow.
KP got there. KP, I have the video. I think I'll share it online for you guys to see. KP was on the ground because what he wanted, they had bought it for him. They brought new gadgets for the pianist and all. You know. So shout outs to my pastor, Pastor Eric. Look, pastors out there, some of them are really doing good,
doing the work.
and some of them, and those who are not doing good, they rough. They are quick to tell you that you are disloyal.
Very quick. What should I say? You know, and even moving away from the church space, you know, there are times where you get invited to a gig, and you know, negotiations have been made already, but now after the gig, now you have to fight for your money.
As for that one, I have been advising the guys. I say if you take a gig, make sure they brought the payment. If you don't see payment, don't go. Yes, because we've had issues,
bro.
where you finish the gig and you hear things like, oh, when we finish paying the sound guy, Charlie, you say sikani enya and cry is so. Now when you say sikani unya and I will me, so pay. That's the advice I've been giving them on the show. That don't take a gig, go and play and finish, and be hanging around. It has become a thing with musicians. When the gig is over, then you think they are chatting. You think they are chatting or change scar. Oh, Jinawane abeka and say, oh Charlie, mumu, oh the koya beye mumu. Sikanashi. Unya ti mumu. Sako no. Your bottle to say. Oh the come ma mumu. Sikanashi no. Oh, minimum for 2 years did I buy. They travel from Accra to another, and the money.
I've experienced it, bro.
I was watching struggles of a musician.
We have to write a book.
Why are you not paying? You see the show, we'll have next year we'll have the uncensored, and we'll feel free.
Yeah.
Because we had some musicians in the house the other time, Charlie. Some people came in here, and you could see frustration.
Yeah.
What I can't even mention some of them. I can't mention their names, just to save their face and all that. But there are some of the people we heard their names when we were little. Like when we talk about great guys, people who could actually play double instrument at a time, or bit for bass and keyboard at a time, and you won't be able to tell, say, there is only one person doing the work. Play it with perfection, but let me not say the church has disappointed them. The system has. Yes, because there again, I'm not just for the musician. If the church is disappointing you, nothing stops you from moving. Where you are not being appreciated, you go to another place, they would appreciate you.
That's where the manipulation I spoke about comes in.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they realize you want to move out and they start using scriptures.
Oh, me for instance, if I decide, trust me, I'm gone. Before you sense it, I'm gone. That sermon, I will not be there for you to preach it.
Yeah, so please, there was a time when some churches approached me because I used to help a number of churches, and I wasn't taking any money because I felt I didn't need it at that time, So sometimes some of the pastors will come to me, Charlie, the way you are doing the work there, the other guys they like money too much. Then I tell them that no, I have decided not to take anything because I'm okay at this point in my life. I'm not doing this full time yet.
If I'm okay, is my brother okay?
Yeah. So I told them that please don't use me as the yardstick. I told them some of the guys.
Some of them will corner you and tell you that too now for no food.
Yes.
Tell them. They
and that's why I opened up and I spoke to some of the pastors that I'm not doing this full time now. I'm privileged enough to have my parents still taking care of me, making sure I'm okay and all that. So personally, I don't feel the need to do this in this way. But some of my friends, some of the guys I know are actually doing this for a living. Some of them are not living with their parents. Some have lost their parents. Some, everyone has like their own peculiar issues that they are going through. So don't use me as the yardstick. Yes, I'm not taking anything at this moment. But you may never know. It's a years to come. There was
a story I heard here. A man of God will not pay instrumentalists. And it happened that he was also called to minister somewhere. And he actually negotiated the amount.
Wow.
No, not quite enough. I say, you have a half. On call you have the mumu later. The man of God say, if you don't vomit the money, he's not leaving.
What a shock.
He went to preach. But if the money does not come, he's not going. Somebody would think we are just hitting on. Okay. My production manager is talking to me, guys. Sorry for that. Somebody would think we are just hitting on pastors, but we are not. It just happens that we are working with them.
Oh, yes.
So there's nobody else.
No.
Say, Obi bae mbonena ayomwa. Obi bae papa no so ayomwa. So if you hear that, some have gone as far as call us Satan's cousins.
Bro.
Now, yeah, cousins, Satan should have a relative.
No, but whilst he was saying that on stage, his musicians were there.
This guy, let's go for a commercial break. But just know that Freddy's Audio is still giving you 20% off. On everything you buy, 20 is big money. 20 is not small money. Come and buy all you need. Before 31st night, you call me, I'll be at crossover service. Let's go.
Yes, your PA systems, any musical instrument. Nasa upe sounder, a muda hobo event as ya. And your Freddy's Audio, so your rental package. Now Freddy's Audio say from the 4th to 22nd of December, musical instruments be our Uber purchasing. Yeah, 20% discount. Freddy's Audio, Ewolungwa, opposite Fresco School. Now Ubenya your Facebook, Freddy's Audio and Electricals, Instagram, Freddy's Audio Shop, and our www.freddysaudio.com. Freya in one number way so 054 466 5339 024 666 3868. And your papa na asha say any Freddy's Audio. Tie sa wo ye obi a openwum na odonyum dia enya medi asempanam every Freddy's Audio. Freddy's Audio a musical instrument shopper. So unye rahwa enyum ne enyum wakade nyina obenya biato PA systems any musical instrument be to say Tama drums, Los Cabos drumsticks, Ibanez guitar, anase open Zoom digital boards, Sound King audio products, Roland keyboard, your wow broso. Freddy's Audio, Essence yes your PA systems, any musical instrument. Nasa upe sounder a muda hobo event asia. And your Freddy's Audio, Essence your rental package. Now Freddy's Audio say from the 4th to 22nd of December, musical instruments be our Uber purchasing. Yeah, 20% discount. Freddy's Audio, Ewolungwa, opposite Fresco School. Now Ubenya your Facebook.
back to Hangout with the Artist. My name is Adam DMC. We are inside Freddy's Audio, where quality music begins. We're giving you 20% off everything you buy in this month of December. The offer is going to end tomorrow. If God touches our hearts, we'll extend it small. But the thing is, I want to go on a Christmas break. So if people are still coming, you're coming. But we need the money too. So you people there, I'll think about it. If we extend it, I'll let you all know. Yeah. Let's go online and just read some few comments. Wisdom, the last says, great guy, Sky. Wisdom again, he says, Sky, my boss and teacher. Ebenezer Lai said, God bless you, sir. Yeah. Sky is, Wisdom says, Sky doesn't have time. And I think the issue we're talking about, the people not teaching. Yeah. Matthias says, even in their DMs, they won't mind you.
Oh.
It's true. It's not a lie. Until they see you have made it. So all you need for yourself is to push yourself and make it. When you get big, they'll mind you. That times you can decide to rest them small. Hang come. Bismarck Latte says, great man Sky Beats. Jennifer Bediako says, I also feel like they are being on guard against them because not everyone takes something they learn for free seriously. Yo, Jennifer. Lee Alex said, Pride Caribbean they go. Wisdom says, Sky, thank you for always being there for me to teach and guide me. And the issue of the gaze, Lee Ellis says, unless you are blind, you will see it. They will gaze. Say uniforms and qua. Oh, Charlie. Wisdom says, Sky was in London but still made time to teach me. Wow. I told you, here, we'll give you people who have the spirit to teach. Maunyo says, now they have shifted from loyalty and disloyalty to true sons and daughters. Hey!
Wow.
Maunyo again says, somebody they owe me still from April.
Bro! April body yourself no say. Generic.
And there we say Sky baddest. Wisdom, the musicians must know God for themselves, so they are not manipulated. Yes. Very true point.
Yeah.
Don't just go and sit in the church and do skip. When it's 7 time. Otilo, you are going to the next church.
Wow, one mom pie.
Praises.
Wow, so one kind Bible papa bia. So how you always be manipulated? Because you don't know who you are.
You don't know anything about. Oh,
you don't know.
Yo. I say, well, to add to it, musicians need to learn how to do music business, not make it a charity. It's not charity. Yes, if you have bought instrument, hey, the band Fra is online. They're watching us.
Wow.
Yeah, shout outs to Fra.
Hey, sell them.
Yeah.
I see you. Google.
If you have bought instruments for yourself before, you won't make it a charity. If you have gone to a music shop to purchase your own gadget, you won't make it a charity. I'm not talking about mommy gave you money, daddy gave you money. You worked, you felt it, then you took come money. Yeah. Right now, we are giving you discounts, no?
Still discounts, make it easy, you know.
So if I'm giving 20, it's huge.
We were having this conversation, Solo Black Keys. Solo asked me a question. He said, how many musicians in Ghana can afford their dream instrument?
Ask yourself that same question at home. Can you?
That thing now, oh, bono.
Oh, can you now, boomer?
Tambourine crowd to me.
It's not your dream house. They didn't say can afford.
Not house.
Not your dream house
not
or your
car.
car.
Not car.
Your dream instrument.
Instrument.
What but gig be house here? Ask yourself.
Hey,
you are making a charity. Charity say I gbedi. We are watching.
Right, and one more thing I like to say about this payment issue. I think the Bible says that if you are going to venture into something, you should count the cost. You know, sometimes we start certain journeys without counting the cost, and then when the implications come up, we are found wanting. You know, sometimes I tell some of the guys that if you want to be paid and you find yourself here, let the terms be known.
Let it be clear.
Let it be clear. You know, you can't just go and then you are just flowing. And then you are expecting. No.
Yeah, can
Let there be a mode of communication.
Yeah, only bank account. Also, train kuntu. And you won't know. There how? I said, why your home? You are disturbing your own life. Bank account you don't have. When will you buy your dream instrument?
Yeah.
Now what about cars? Now about dying?
I say more.
So you end up with the woman who is not your dream woman.
At all.
Charlie, musicians, you guys need to be very serious with this thing. See, Ebenezer says, "Sky be full package." Maunyo says, "I know if you afford yet, so I dey use VSTs."
The VSTs there is save you, bro.
Now be copper na toy na see about what montage.
What did Abontin ever say? Bomb montage be fast. So remember, MIDI keyboard be MIDI.
Hey, Wisdom Dela is saying something. He says, "Let's also know that the church salary cannot make us rich as musicians. So let's please try our best to get educated and at least get a degree so that everyone will know we mean business." This one, I'll not let Sky talk. I can talk this one. I don't exactly agree fully. You know, when we say you're a musician, that's why we did not discriminate. We have church folks, we have secular artists, and we have those who play in church and are also playing secular.
Yeah.
If you classify it as a job, that's what you do full time, you should be able to get rich from it. If you are not getting rich, then there's something wrong. Yes, you cannot say that you need to get a degree. Do you know how many people have a degree and they are still at home?
Bro.
They are jobless.
Bro.
People have masters. They don't have any job.
PhD cry.
Yeah, and they are sitting at home. So it doesn't, you having a degree does not make you mean business. Yeah, it doesn't. Just say, now me because study procurement, I know if I train about what say. Or because yes, I stand to be corrected. You can give me more if you feel what I'm saying is wrong. Yeah. But what I studied in school that has nothing to do with what I play. And this is serious business here. This one is more than rocket science. Do you have any idea what it takes to be making all your fingers work independently? You try it at home. What your farfin? Take your comb and try to do this. Try to make your fingers move independently. You're not a musician. Try it at home and see. Give me feedback. You don't need a degree for people to take you seriously. Let's not make it look at, because some people are not privileged to have gone to the big schools. Some people they are musicians that their parents died early. They didn't get the secondary education.
Yeah,
they brought for 1 or 2 BDA.
Hey.
Obeka, yes sir, no sir.
Hey.
It's good to go. Does it mean the person is not gifted? You know how many guys have come from Ghana and they have gone international but do not have degrees?
Tell them. That's very true.
People will not take you seriously just because you have a degree.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And a lot goes into it. One thing Solo also said is that how do we carry ourselves as musicians? You know, most of the time, some of us, the mode of presentation is so poor. When we are coming, just say, we don't look serious. We don't look like we mean business. Charlie, oh, Charlie, what the big man. Just say, oh, just say, it's very bad. Some of our brothers and our sisters.
Yeah, I'm loving the way the conversation is also going on online. Yeah. So I just want us to go back there. Wisdom Della says most instrumentalists are also stuck because they refuse to improve. You must move from just playing keyboard to at least teach a choir. Wisdom Della, I think you need to come to the studio.
Wisdom must be here.
Yeah, you must come on the show.
Yeah, Wisdom must be
because I think you are getting some few things wrong.
Yes.
Not everybody can teach a choir, no matter how good you are on the piano.
Not everybody can even teach.
Yeah, and I know people who can teach choirs but cannot play. Their ear. Look, my MD in church, he has learned how to play piano. And I think he does a little bit of bass and he sings a little. I have MD'd before. But when that guy MDs,
say what MD near what MD.
I mean, I can listen to a song and I don't hear certain things. This guy will come and tell you, the parts, the harmony, this how they. There have been times where we would go for a rehearsal and the whole band will agree that no, what Solo taught, it's not like that. We'll rush to where the choir is, and then he will let us go and listen again. So now we'll come and now pay more attention to, and he's actually right.
Yeah,
You see,
like
so everybody have their place of specialty. Not everybody can teach. Not everybody can play the piano. Not everybody can sing. Some people, it's just like the parable of the talents. Some people are given 1, some people 2, some people 5. Yes, if you have been given 1, what I think the life is trying to say is that try to improve on it.
Yes.
And try to maybe see if you can add some. But it's not necessarily you need to, because you do piano, at least. When the issue of at least comes, it means that when you're a pianist, you should be able to teach a choir. Yes.
And,
So
you should be able to teach someone how to play the keyboard.
yes.
At least, and also it's another.
Yeah.
You know.
On the show, I have talked about how I'm pushing my friends to learn new instruments. Just last week, I started learning the saxophone.
Wow.
Yes. So maybe maybe me, God gave me 5. If you follow me, I'll sing in Abedutu. Because the speed with which I would learn, you might not be able to. I've been playing guitar for just 6 months.
And bro, you are Charlie.
6 months.
I've been watching your status, bro. You are doing well.
If it's coming from Sky, now I'm good. Book me for your next gig. Just 6 months, and I can play the guitar, and I'm trying to move to another instrument.
Wow.
Like I'm not the best guitarist, but I can hold a gig.
Yeah.
And I'm moving to another instrument. Probably you cannot because God gave you just one. But in that field, you should be on top of your game. Yeah. And that's what we are pushing for. If you cannot learn another instrument, it's not by force. Just master the one you are good at. Let it have value. Man ain't yet to say it's only keyboard you can do. But when a new keyboardist comes, they have to tell him, oh, Charlie, sorry now, pardon him more because you're not good enough. Then there's a mistake there.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Me, if you sack me from something, I'll have another thing I'll follow. Because the things are plenty.
So, I shortly, I want us to go back to David, 1 Samuel 16, verse 16.
Thank you, sir.
18 and then 23. It says, let our Lord command his servants here to search for someone who can play the lyre. He will play when the evil spirit from God comes on you, and you will feel better. One of the servants answered, I have seen a son of Jesse of Bethlehem who knows how to play the lyre. He's a brave man and a warrior. He speaks well, and he's a fine-looking man.
Yeah.
And the Lord is with him. All these things are talking about different aspects of you as a musician. Do you have a good character? Are you your mode of presentation when you appear? He says he's a fine-looking man. If he wasn't looking fine, he wouldn't have said it. Yeah. So even though he was a shepherd, he's a fine-looking man. So even though he was taking care of the sheep,
he was fine.
Yes, he was branding himself. You get it? Yes.
And
then he says that he is a brave man.
He's a brave man.
For you to be brave, it means you must have knowledge. Do you get it? If you don't have information and you don't have understanding, you can never be brave when we are arguing about something. If you have to teach someone about the keyboard and you don't know anything about the keyboard, trust me, you can never be brave about it. Anytime we start a conversation about keyboards, you can't. You won't be able to speak.
You feel timid.
Yes. So it means that David knew what he was about, and that's about brave. And he was a warrior. You get it? And he says that he speaks well. Some of us musicians, in seminar, we don't know how to talk, and especially those of us in the house of God. Sometimes, when you sit with some of the boys, you get it. Now you have to know that the Bible says that these are lips is a creative force. So whatever you say, you are actually creating something into being, and you don't know it. So you just go back, my fellow musicians, 1 Samuel 16, verse 16, 18, and 23. Okay, and then just look at your life, just juxtapose it with your life and see if anything is going wrong. The way you talk, the way you present yourself, are you brave, let's look at all these things and let's keep ourselves
Hitting on
in
the
check.
issue of the bravery and the talking. Yeah, I have said it on the show because I say musicians don't know how to talk.
That's true.
You ask him, oh Charlie, you play nicely. Oh, that's the last thing you hear. Oh Charlie, be God.
Yeah,
they're gone.
we tend to.
They can't even hold conversation. Sometimes the person who will take you to that next level is the one who said, hey, you play fine. Make the conversation good.
Yeah.
Keep talking.
Yeah.
Keep talking. Keep going. Till the person is like, okay, I'll see you around next time.
Yeah. Yeah.
But how are you? I'm fine.
I know.
How you feel, Nezri? How are you? Oh.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I was.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And they think that's they think that's humility.
No, humility.
Yeah, see, you are blocking your own future. You are becoming your own devil. That's not humility in any way. Talk. So I said that I had when Abiola was on the show. After here, we went to spend some time together, and we kept talking. And he was telling me about Wole Oni. You know, Wole Oni is the Yamaha guy from Nigeria.
Yeah, that guy
He's amazing. He's fine.
He's fine.
I'll come to the comments online. YouTube guys, I've not forgotten about you guys. So he was telling me the story of Wole Oni. He was playing at, let's say, a pub, and then there was an expatriate. So the person came up to him and said, oh, you play good. So yeah, thank you very much. My name is Wole Oni, this, that.
Yeah.
God, can I have something to call you on? You know, I'll be traveling, I can't have your number. God.
No.
All the details were on the card. So the guy asked him that, do you know how to do samples? Do you know how to create samples? He doesn't know. He said, yes.
Yeah.
Our
Nigerian brother say,
he doesn't know. He said, oh, yes. Yes, I can do it. So, okay, then I'll reach out to you later. The person went, and 3 weeks later, the person came back and called and said, okay, I think I have an opportunity for you, so meet me here. Wole Oni, gone. Sold out.
Wow.
You are there. You met your helper last year. Your helper asked you, how are you? You say, I'm fine. You didn't ask the helper that you too, how are you, sir? You are gone. You are done with, I'm fine. You can't talk. You are not brave. But when you sit behind your kit, boom, 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 you are firing everywhere. Backstage, as if they don't exist. But shockingly, meet them amongst other musicians.
Hey.
And come on. Sky, it will blow your mind. The things they say.
Yeah.
You'll be like, hey, onim kasa sana meaning. It will shock. Hey, I didn't know this guy can talk. Sometimes new musicians will join your group and you'll be like, oh, I will unpack us. Man,
30 minutes.
But let the person who employed that person call him and say, come, I want to have a meeting with you. No shaky. You are not brave. You are not ready. You are not ready for success.
No. You should know how to talk.
See, the reasons why we keep saying Nigerians, these people, they are aggressive.
Seeing it.
They are aggressive. Go
it.
to Circle and say you are buying a phone. Nigerian man doesn't have. He say, Oga, I get another shop. He's lying. He knows his brother who has another shop. He say, Oga, follow me. Oh, not far. The place is far, die. Say, follow me.
Once you are going, you engage you in conversation.
You know, that phone is short for market. So, just last week,
you know,
we'll get to the shop and take seats as if he's the Oga. And say, Nnamdi, oh yeah, now, give this my customer that new phone. The one I bring. He's lying.
And then the shop.
You see, they are brave enough to take. The kingdom of God suffered violence.
Yes.
The violent take it by force. If you are not ready to be violent, see, you will be hungry. No matter, let me go and, if you like, call me, let me negotiate for you. They will still not pay you well after I leave. Because you are not hungry enough.
Yeah.
You are just not hungry enough. Let's read some comments. Ebenezer Nyako says, I think there should be a day where musicians must go all out on the show.
Definitely.
You see that one, we can't do it here. Young Koha.
Yeah.
Because I will need all of them. I will need all. We'll get a bigger space and we'll do it. Yes, we'll have just musicians, a lot of musicians on it, and then everybody will just go uncensored. We'll just fire out, but it would be guided. You notice that on this show we don't insult people. Yes.
Oh, at all.
We just tell you as it is. Yeah. Manuel says Apostle Sky. Wisdom is back. He says, I love the way you put it. Let's add value to whatever we know.
That is it.
Our values must be tied to our knowledge, character, appearance, and our relationships with people.
Yeah.
Our number one thing we need to add value to is our respect for time. Instrumentalism value time.
Time is one thing. You know, by God's grace, when I found myself in London a few weeks back, I just studied the system and I got to understand why you can get fired at work for coming late for a minute. You know, here you get late 30 minutes. The excuse is still was traffic. And I happened to meet this lady in the church where I was playing the keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
She's a family friend, and we're having a conversation. She's working in the British Parliament, so she was like, Sam, these are some of the most powerful people in the world, and they take decisions on behalf of the whole world. But when they have a meeting and it's 4 o'clock, by 3:45, you see if this is where they're going to have the meeting. By 3:45, you see all of them hanging around, having a chat, taking hot coffee and all that, laughing. 5 minutes to time, all those things will stop. Everyone is entering the venue.
Gone.
Once the meeting starts, there's no friend, we are here for
The
business.
system is working.
Yes. And anytime I wanted to go anywhere, I just key in the location and it will give me train lines, bus lines. The last on the list was boat. This is Google. I wasn't using any train app or anything. I just, I'm going to Cantonment or I'm going to Trafalgar Square. It will show you the train station near you, the bus going to Trafalgar, the next train will be moving in the next 5 minutes. It means you have to be there the next 5 minutes.
If you are not there,
If you are not there, the train
if
will
you are
not
there
wait
in the
for you.
next 6 minutes,
No. The train, when it stops, the doors open for 20 seconds. After 20 seconds, bam, it's gone. It happened to the Prime Minister, I think last year or something. He was using the train, and you know that day a lot of people were there. They were trying to take pictures with him, and he was to attend the meeting. And because of these pictures, the train left him. He had to wait for another train. Yes. So I realized that the system had been made in a way that you will not have an excuse for being late for anything, because you know
you cannot have an excuse now.
there's no excuse. Like, if you want to go to the office, you know I have to move. The first train is moving at this time. I have to be there before. You know, and when they say, when you find yourself at the train station and they tell you that, the next train is coming in the next 2 minutes, by 1 minute 30 second time you see the train. So everything is working, you know. And I understood why, when they can't trust you with time, it's hard for them to trust you with any other thing, because they value it.
Time is money.
Time is money, Charlie.
Time is
Yes.
a gap.
So, musicians there, I don't know why it happens that all of the
But trust
all the
me,
time
any musician that values time is okay.
That's true.
It's not a lie.
That's true.
If you like check throughout, any musician out there who values his time,
It's true.
you tell them be here on time, they are there. They are okay.
It's true.
They are not struggling.
It's true.
I'm not saying that if you are struggling it's because you are not on time. Don't classify yourself amongst them. But what I'm trying to say is any musician who values his time. So yesterday I posted a video and I said, join a good church. When I said go to a good church, you not join. Come and join my church. ICGC Open Heavens, we are at Dringano. You value time. Service is at 7. Whether you are on stage or not, we are going. My car broke down on the motorway. Sky, how I got to church? Only be a God. Because I was looking at the time. 15 minutes more. That day I was very late. Got to church and it was 2 minutes to show time. Nobody was waiting for me. Whether you are there, you don't be there. you get
you
letter.
see something.
Oh, a friend of mine said the letters have already been printed. I can't
Really,
at least Nani and typing in that so. It also helps when you're in a good place and they are checking you at that level.
Yes.
I like this. I really Juba. As a body the bread.
Oh.
What did they talking about?
When the axe is door.
Charlie,
too much energy.
Boss, talking about the body.
Yeah.
Brain. A lot of musicians are dying.
Yeah. This has been a major concern for me personally because I've had experiences. You know, there are times where, especially, one example is when we're preparing for Michael Stacky's album. So I'll be coming from Winneba to Smooth Groove Studios, Medina, and we rehearse 3 times in a week. Yes. So I'm coming, I'm attending class, I'm doing my work. You know, sometimes I get jobs on campus. Sometimes I have to do a voiceover for someone or a production or anything. I'm doing all these things and also coming to Accra, from Winneba to Accra, 3 times in a week to rehearse.
No.
And then when we close, I don't sleep. We just have to go back. Because the next morning you have lectures. You can't afford to miss it. You know. So at some point I realized it broke me down. You know, one bad character. I think that sometimes some of our musicians even glorify themselves in the fact that musicians, you know, it's bad. It's killing a lot of people. We don't take care of our health. We don't exercise. And some of them say that playing the instrument is enough exercise.
The drummers. It's down as the drummers. If you play drums, definitely.
You know, but guys, let's take care of our health. Let's take care of our health because most of the time we eat late.
Me, I'm joining a gym soon.
Yes. We eat late. Personally, I realized that it was having a toll. It was taking a toll on me. So at some point, I made sure that every day I do my squatting, my press ups. I mean, if I have a skippy rope, I'll skip. You know, just be in good shape because you may never know. You may never know. This year, there was a praise and worship leader in one of the ICGC churches who was leading praise and on stage, and he fell and he died. Yes,
this year.
Yes, around the time when we lost this guy who plays the keyboard. No. The Ejaya, yes.
Wow.
Yes, around that same time. You get it?
He just fell and died.
He was leading praise and worship. Bah. That was all, you know. It's sometimes, see.
Wow.
For lack of knowledge, my people perish. Sometimes, let's not just be so obsessed with the gigs and are you taking good care of yourself? Do you know your body type? Do you know what you are supposed to eat and what you are not supposed to eat? Do you know what you must eat at a particular time of the day? You know, let's research. Let's research. Some of you don't even know your blood type. You don't know what is good for you. Just say, "Bibia, immediately push you." I'm put it. Yeah, boy, media system they are family.
Oh, when that.
You may never know. You may never know. Some of these things may be killing you.
Yeah.
So let's, especially the eating. We eat late.
Musicians, late night eating.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
our
biggest issue.
It's bad. Let's try our best to eat on time. And none of the we don't sleep, but we need it. Sleep is medicine, my brothers. Sleep. It's medicine, you know. If you don't get enough sleep, it can kill you.
Yeah, you need enough rest.
So please, let's take good care of our health. Yeah. Otherwise, we don't want to lose you. Okay. Yeah.
Please, in my hands, I have the Minel bag. This is a stick bag, but it's dope.
Wow.
Yes.
That's solid. Wow.
Once I made home is 20% off, so it has this where it goes to your backpack. You see, I want you to see the beauty of the bag. 20% off. I'll be giving it away. My boss says I should sell it, but I want to dash it because you've not done enough giveaways, and I am your Santa Claus. So yes, I'm doing giveaway. If you want this bag, please share the link. Let somebody see. And for your information, this is the very final episode.
Wow, I'm privileged.
Yeah. I feel weird. Oh my goodness. I know I was going to bring you Jay Mera, but for some reason, sir, Jay Mera, we cannot have him on the show tomorrow. Yes, so we have a special session for him. So just keep watching this space. It's going to be amazing with Jay Mera. It always is amazing with Jay Mera, so yes. So if you can see, this bag, my boss said I should sell it, but don't tell him. I say I'm giving it away. If you tell him, they will fire me. I say I'm giving it away. Sky,
Yes,
I have
sir.
enjoyed every moment of the session.
I have to be back here.
Hey,
Yes,
it's very necessary. It's very necessary. Sure. We have brought the show to a climax. Like, what's the hell? You've not even played, but I'm very satisfied. But it doesn't mean you won't play. Sure. Let's go online. Let me read some comments for you. He said, Maunyo says, if you understand music business, you get its equivalent monetary value for your service.
That's true.
True. Wisdom is back. He says, sometimes we also have the mindset of competing instead of completing each other. That's very true.
Yeah. We had that conversation. Hey, Wisdom, hey.
Yeah.
Stop spilling out this thing.
Maunyo says it's true. Time is money. Ebenezer Nyako says, I'm really learning. Wisdom says, let's strike a deals on paper and not on WhatsApp. Ample.
And also who?
Ample. No pay lawyers.
What's up, dudes?
Drums? Maunyo says drums.
Disappearing messages. Not the Naira.
Maunyo says drums no they burn calories, so it be sweat only. And any ante. Hey, he's here. He says drums should be at the gym. Drumming is an exercise. Let's go on YouTube. I have some few comments here. Hey, where are you guys? Yes. Ebenezer Nyako says, hey, Gosenina says, my favorite kiss man. Hey,
Wow.
Charlie. Yeah, you are really a favorite. Wow. Ebenezer Nyako says, Anyami, you be real 100%. Akwesi Amankwa says, yo, G. Akwesi Amankwa again says, I love the guy. King of Keys, Lord of course, it's your boy. He says, Junior. Kofi Sechi says, please tell Sky Beats that Conte miss him.
Hey, content. This guy will make me dirty by telling you.
Emmanuel Doe says, Sky has turned the show into a church service. Preach
Whoa.
offering in a bit. This is from Conte. Please kindly play Muntu Yehowa Honyum and reharmonize it. Christiana Ayono says, God bless you. Christiana Ayono is back. He said, this is an interesting one. God bless you.
Oh, woman of God. God
Says,
bless you.
Kofi Sechi says, this is from Conte. Musicians are not respected. They are not served properly after the wedding. No food.
See, after the wedding, no food.
You people.
Hey.
See, if the next time food will short before instrumentalists eat, I'll be at our wedding. We'll scatter everywhere. What God has put together, we'll put asunder. If you like, don't get the food ready for the guy.
Hey, content.
You know, these things are not big deals. You can just decide. Tell the people, please, after we don't want to go and join the queue, you will be tired from playing the wedding. So please, just package instrumentalist food on one side.
Yes.
Oh, they
And
do.
you know,
I have been
see,
to gigs where we have done that.
I don't.
They
This thing also brings us back to, that criteria that David's description I was giving. Packaging, in your money.
Yeah.
Sometimes some of us go, we are going to play for a wedding. Nothing on that shows that we are going to play. So even when you approach the people that we have to preserve some food for the musicians, they don't mind you.
One here,
Because you don't even look.
Sky, one here, you will be because because you are not looking presentable.
Yes.
Oh,
Me personally, I like to look good when I'm going.
DB.
I'll just go, and the way I'll talk to the one in charge of the food,
You can't say no.
she'll think I'm in charge of something.
So the Bianina table na sisi or the coffee akotonkra obey yam.
Oh, when I just go, I say,
You
hello,
poo.
madam. Who is in charge of the food? I say, oh, I'm the one. Can you please preserve about 7 for my people? No. But we'll package it in, yeah.
Yo.
Oh, you.
Emmanuel Yankson says, Richter, I see you. Well done, guy.
Oh, Yankson.
Yeah. Piano Groove Impact. He says, as we take care of ourselves, let's also marry well.
Yeah.
Is that special? Is that special?
Marry like I do.
Special? Marry like me now. That special message to Sky.
Yeah. Oh, you guys pray for me.
My brother, my can ask him. He wants my kiss.
Keep praying for me.
Yeah. All right, so guys, I'm going for 2 seconds commercial break, and then I'll leave you in the hands of the capable Sky to fly you to the moon. Guys, let's go.
Wow. Hello guys, King of Keys and Lord of Chords here. I've really enjoyed my time here, and I want to be back here. Jima, you have to make sure of that. I'll be back here.
We'll be back.
We have a lot to talk about, and yes, I think it's time for us to have a nice session. This is where I know most of you have been waiting for. So shout outs to Freddy's Audio. Charlie, come here for all the quality stuff you need. And yeah, God bless you guys. Before I go on, I'd like to say a special thanks to my parents, MCMT, Team Niado, Team Pastor Seth Aqua. You know, I love you all. I love you all. Potter's House Ministries, I love you all. And yeah, shout out to Jima. All right, so I'll be doing a couple of songs. Most of my projects are like a minute. So you just enjoy it while it lasts. maybe another time we will go into it, right? Yeah, so let's do this. Nada, shout out to you, Nada. Shout out to you, yeah. Okay.
Sky.
The Great Physician. It's a hymn called The Great Physician. The next I'm going to do is a tree funk medley, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it.
Sky.
Right. So that's the Tree Funk Melody. It will be out very soon. The live version will be out very soon. Next on my list is Mala by Emoji. So this is a remix I did with my brother. Ante, you were supposed to be here with me, but anyways, I go here for your money talk. And the next is Goodness of God, a remix of CC Winer's Goodness of God. Right. Entering into the Christmas season, this little drama boy, a remix I did again with my brother Enoch. Yeah, enjoy. this is the last one. Mary, did you know? This is the latest one. I'll be dropping it very soon, before the Christmas. So this is fresh from the oven. I actually did this throughout the night. I slept around 3 a.m. So it's short, but enjoy it. That's it from Sky. I love you all. Shout out to Freddy's Audio.
Freddy's Audio and Electricals, Instagram, Freddy's Audio Shop, and our www.freddysaudio.com. Freya in one number way so 054-466-5339, 024-666-3868. And your papa na ashase any Freddy's Audio. Tie sa wo ye obi a opa nwom na odon nwom dia enya mede asempa nam every Freddy's Audio. Freddy's Audio a musical instrument shopper. So wonye rahwa enwom ne enwom ho akade nyina obenya biato PA systems any musical instruments bi te say Tama drums, Los Cabos drumsticks, Ibanez guitar, anase open Zoom digital boards, Sound King audio products, Roland keyboard, ye wow broso. Freddy's Audio, Essence yes ye PA systems, any musical instrument, Nasa open sounder, a muda hobo event asia, any Freddy's Audio, Essence so ye rental package. Now Freddy's Audio say from the 4th to 22nd of December, musical instruments be a obe purchasing, ye ma 20% discount. Freddy's Audio, ewo nungwa, opposite Fresco School. Now obenya ye wo Facebook, Freddy's Audio and Electricals, Instagram, Freddy's Audio Shop, and our www.freddysaudio.com. Freya in one number way so 054-466-5339.
Okay, we're back inside Freddy's Audio. I enjoyed this part of the show, and I know you all did. You back home, I know you all enjoyed it. If you didn't enjoy me, I don't. Maybe I felt it because I was in the sky. Yeah, Sky Charlie. God bless you for coming through, Charlie. I know you guys have enjoyed every part of the show. I want to especially thank everyone who came through from day one, from Aviola to Gizo. In fact, let me go through the list so that I do not miss anybody.
Do not offend anybody.
Yes. Freddy's Audio is still giving you 20% off because we love you. We are stretching it a little bit further. I told you we're gonna do something. Yes. So the discount offer will not end tomorrow, just because we care. Just because we care. We're stretching it till the 28th. The 28th from 22nd. I've given you like 6 more days. Come and get your stuff. So we want to give special thanks to Abiola, George Massey, Gizo, Cephas, Sky, KP, Kojo Entry, Prince Sticks, Bamis, Jay Zimera. Charlie, God bless you all for coming through. God said Dudas. He says he was one of the most controversial ones on the show, you know. Initially, he didn't want to do. I realized that if he doesn't come, he's not an artist. Just as I said. Yeah, I've said my own. So yes, God bless you guys for watching. Those who shared, those who tuned in. From your Santa Claus to you. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Taco Abs, he has done well. Taco, what's the name of your guy? The person behind the camera. Let me give him a... What's your problem? I want to shout out the person.
Edmund.
His name is Edmund. He has the name of my brother-in-law. Yeah. His name is Edmund. Edmund, shout out to Edmund. Taco, what's the name of the girl by your side? He thinks I won't say it. I've said it. Alright, guys. From us, you see today we are in red. We are repping Santa. Santa, yeah. Sky is not ho, ho, ho. Yeah. Sky.
Guys, but you can follow me on social media.
Yes, very nice.
SkyBeatsGH.
Leave your number too.
SkyBeatsGH, Instagram,
yeah.
Twitter, and also YouTube. SkyBeatsGH.
Everywhere.
Yeah, the beat is S, not a Z. Okay, and then GH. Yeah, so
number, sir.
For your voiceovers, music production, mixing and mastering, everything, just holler at me.
Your number.
My number?
Yes.
So
your number. Oh, your number, Sky.
Daughters of Zion.
Okay. Allow them.
0549. Sorry. 0549 583074. Again, my number is 0549 583074. Just hit me up and let's do business.
If not for
0549 583074. Yeah.
Me, I don't like problem. Please, I will leave my number. I'll see you.
So you want me to have problem?
I'll see you guys in the next episode somewhere next year.
God bless you.
Merry Christmas from Freddy's Audio to all cherished viewers. 20% to 28. We love you, Keke.
Charlie.
Thank
you so much.
Sky! On the sky.
And your papa na ashase any Freddy's Audio. Tie sa wo ye obi a opanyum na odonyum dia enya medi asempanam every Freddy's Audio. Freddy's Audio a musical instrument shopper. So unye rahwa enyum ni enyum ho akade nyina obenya biato PA systems any musical instruments beat to say Tama drums, Los Cabos drumsticks, Ibanez guitar, anase open Zoom digital boards, Sound King audio products, Roland keyboard, ye wow broso. Freddy's Audio, Essence yes ye PA systems, any musical instrument, Nasa open sounder a muda hobo event asia, and your Freddy's Audio, Essence ye rental package. Now Freddy's Audio say from the 4th to 22nd of December, musical instruments be a obe purchasing ye ma 20% discount. Freddy's Audio Ewonumwa opposite Fresco School. Now ubenya ye wo Facebook, Freddy's Audio and Electricals, Instagram, Freddy's Audio Shop, and our www.freddysaudio.com. Freya in one number way so 054 466 5339 024 666 3868. And your papa na ashase any Freddy's Audio. Tie sa wo ye obi a opanyum na odonyum dia